Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Today I'm going to be doing the YOLO strategy versus War Factory, and I took this idea out of the YouTube suggestion box over on our Discord server. It's been a while since I pulled any video ideas out of it. I felt today would be a good day because there's not much going on, and when I was scrolling through it I did see a few good ideas, so I'll be chipping away at those over the next couple weeks. But in their suggestion they specifically said no bombardiers, and there's only 8 landing crafts, so we just did the first 8 troops here. You can see we have them all loaded up, but if you want to join and make a suggestion, I will link the Discord join link in the third line of the description. Head on over there. But anyway, let's see what we're dealing with today. So we are bringing Kavan. We'll see if that will be useful here, but I think I brought Kavan because I wanted to revive the Scorchers once they died. But just kind of given a first look at this, we're just gonna place down on like the bottom corner here, and I'm a little bit confused on what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get our Scorchers and tanks, and then medics, and then we are gonna get our Zukas. We're gonna place the bombardiers and then hold on to the other 3 boats for now. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them, but we're gonna hold on just in case something goes terribly wrong. And let's try barding down these shield generators, see if we can. So they are pretty tanky. That is not surprising in the slightest. But let's get our riflemen down because we gotta get Kavan down. What are we doing? Okay, we're gonna get Kavan second wind. He will revive a Scorcher, and now our Zukas are gonna get targeted by the rocket launchers. Will they stay alive? They barely stayed alive. We did lose 1 or 2 there, but kept the majority of them alive, and they'll be our main damage of the day. But let's get another second wind. Any more Scorchers wanting to get revived? Looks like no. That is quite sad, but I think this first attack with the YOLO strat, you can't have too high of expectations, but we did get a good chunk removed, which gives us space to work with. And then in the next attack, we will be able to take out these shield generators, which will prepare us for the HQ rush that is bound to happen. But we're down to our last 2 tanks. They'll just be doing a little bit more damage. And how could I forget about the Grenadier down there? I did not see you, buddy, but you got taken out shortly after. Look at all those casualties. Just fills up the screen. But anyway, let's revive them. Wow, that was quite a bit of gold. 600,000. Anyway, let's see. So for this next one, let's try and avoid that Doom Cannon over here if we can. So we're going to place our troops down over here. We're going to get our Scorchers out. We're going to get Kavan so we don't forget him again. Then we'll get the Medic, the Heavies, and the Zukas. And I'm hoping all those troops will stand in front of the Zukas. And what we're going to do over here is place the Riflemen and then the Warriors on the right. That's kind of like a contain or a barrier type thing. I don't know if it's going to work, and we're kind of abandoning our troops right now by trying to throw barrages down. How we looking? We've lost both the Scorchers. Let's just pop second wind here. Can we get both of them back? Oh, come on, Kavan. Come on. Come on. Give us a Scorcher back. Give us another Scorcher. Oh, no. He's just reviving random troops now. Or I shouldn't say random, because obviously all those troops have died, so I should be a little bit more respectful. But we'll take out those shield generators. And now, how are we looking? Oh my gosh, there's so many rocket launchers by the HQ there. That is just crazy. We're going to get a shock bomb down. That should help a little bit, but I think, no, our Zukas are still alive. They're tucked away in between the revived Scorcher and in front of the tanks. And I think they'll be able to, okay, as I say that, the rocket launcher starts to target them, of course. And now, we got a clear path to the HQ, but we don't have many troops remaining. Although look at the Grenadiers down here. They're just sneaking behind. They're not really doing anything because I don't know. The only benefit they really have in this strat is like clearing mines, and there wasn't that many mines to clear. So, oh well. All right, but now we should be able to take it out this attack, but I don't want to speak too soon here. I guess I already did. But let's get our troops down, all the tanks in front. Okay, I put the tanks down awkwardly, and now they're roaming over there. And I don't want to do a redirect flare and get our troops all mumble-jumbled here. Let's get a couple shock bombs out so our Zukas don't die. I saw them taking a little bit aggro. We got 13 Zukas remaining. Is that all them? I don't know. I feel like I should know how many Zukas per boat, but I guess I don't. Okay, let's get 2 more shocks out here, taking out the rocket launchers, and I could throw a final flare onto the AG. Actually, yes, we are. I was going to let them try and take the defenses out, but I can see that rocket launcher is getting somewhat close to hitting the Zookas. They weren't directly hitting the Zookas, but it was getting a little bit close. I got a little bit nervous, so we had to make sure to get our troops positioned in front, and we're going to be able to take this out. Let's pop a second win. Do we get any Scorchers back? Or we haven't even lost a Scorcher. Alright, took it out in 3 attacks. Gonna be honest, I thought I could do it in 2, but that's alright. That's why there's 5 attacks to use. No shame in that extra attack there. But claim the rest of our rewards. Let's move on to a player base hit or 2, and we're just spending gold like crazy here. Alright, I usually ignore the ice region, but I feel like I've ignored them too long, and now, alright, this seems like an easy start. No prototypes that I can see at first glance, and no ice statues, so that is beautiful because we can just plow through this base. Hopefully I'd find a way to mess it up, but now there's more sporadic mines, so our grenadiers should come in handy, but hopefully, let's just hope they do. And now let's target some defenses here. So shock launchers and rocket launchers can be devastating in this strat. I know they would most likely just hit the Scorchers, but there's an off chance that they move up from attacking a building and the rocket just plows into the Zookas and somehow takes them out, even without a building damage boost. But that's alright. How we looking? Okay, our troops are hitting these mines. Come on, grenadiers, do your job. Come on. But anyway, we got an absurd amount of energy, so might as well just spam critters. But now that I think about it, I know the grenadiers, they're gonna see the critters, they're just gonna fire right at them. Grenadiers do self-harm to critters, so you know, the grenadiers probably taking out the majority of our critters. And let's just throw a couple barrages here. Not too difficult of a base, so it didn't have the most clean attack, but it doesn't matter because we still beat it, taking it out. And let's see what the payout was. Probably a good amount, but okay. That we didn't lose that many troops, but we didn't get that much gold, and we're running a little bit short on gold here. All right, this base should be quite a bit more difficult, but still no ice statues. I see those shock blasters quite intimidating. Let's get our Scorchers out. Almost forgot their name. And then before anything else, after the tanks, let's get our grenadiers out in hope. Okay, we're slow. We're just gonna spam the rest down because I was holding on to them. Kind of panicked there for a second, but I wanted to wait a second just so the grenadiers could do some sort, or at least attempt to do some mine clear, and I think they did it, but it also could have been other troops. I was not watching that closely. We got some energy to spend. I'm doing a double barrage and then a single barrage onto the shock blaster and the shock launchers there, able to take it out. And now this base, it's gonna be toast. There's no chance that we can lose this. I could try and lose it, but we're not gonna do that because that would be silly. Okay. Yeah, not bad for a YOLO strat. I've done this quite a bit in the past, and so I've kind of learned how to use it, but also like going into it, you're like, there's no way this works. Like, I don't know, it seems like a lot of strats are like built around the sheer quantity of troops you have, and you don't have too many of one troop. Although riflemen, you still got 26. And in a lot of strats, you use those 26 to soak up the single target. You throw them down before. That's probably the one thing that stays the same here, but not many single target stuff we're dealing with today. These are pretty easy bases, I will admit, to attack here, but alright. Level 63, let's just clean it up. Look at that barrage. Almost took out the whole middle of the base. I could have layered that artillery, but we're dumb, so we didn't do that. Alright, anyway, let's get our troops down, and before they can take out the mines, we're going to throw 2 boxes of critters, clear out those boom mines, regular mines, and shock mines, because that just slows the attack down, and that's what critters are for, sacrificing them for your troops. And now we can throw some artillery out, even if, alright, we've run out of energy, but we did clear up a couple more buildings. And losing troops is inevitable with this strategy. You can't really get perfect attacks because there's just so many like the riflemen and the warriors. They're always gonna die, and then probably a Zuka or two. But I don't think we lost that many troops. Just all the warriors. We only lost one rifleman that attack, I think. I think you can only hold 26, but that's kind of surprising. Usually they're the first troops to go. Actually, no, warriors are. But, okay, we lost three riflemen. I don't know why I only thought there was 26, but anyway. Let's hop into one more attack and then wrap it up here. Good amount of loot. I wish I did a research reward boost today, but I didn't think I would attack that many player bases. I haven't attacked that many, but would have helped out the loot payouts here. Anyway, let's get 3 shock bombs out. We gotta be precise with this. Try and shock that whole front layer of the base. I should have waited on the warriors to place them down. I should have had them as like a second wave of almost using them like critters, but we got anxious, placed them down right away. These front loaded bases, they give me a lot of unneeded stress sometimes. But anyway, let's get, okay, those barrages, they did quite a bit of damage, and we just took out like almost the whole back line with that. But our troops, they've run into sort of a wall here. They are not looking too hot. We got too much of a spread. I think that's what it is, but I don't really know the best place to re-flare them. Actually, let's do it right here. Get a shock bomb out and then a box of critters onto the HQ to distract that rocket launcher. At least that's the hopes. I saw the flamethrower take out most of those critters, and now we gotta plow through a maxed out shield generator. Place your bets now. Will we get through it? I think we will. I think we got enough troops alive. We got 5 Zookas remaining. Those probably doing the most damage. And then our grenadiers, they're taking out a couple buildings around the HQ because of their inaccuracies. But we're able to get another second wind. That's awesome. Get more troops out, and we're gonna be able to take it out. Good job. I'm surprised. I thought we were gonna lose that for a fat second there, but able to take it out. Let's see how much loot we end up with. I'm gonna guess not enough for an upgrade, because upgrades are super expensive. Somehow, still don't have a maxed out base, but I'm not ashamed. Okay, I'm a little ashamed of it. But let's retrain the troops like we're gonna use this again in the next attack. But that's the YOLO strat. If you've never seen it before, you guys probably have, but if you've never seen it before, it's kind of a fun and stressful time if you need to unwind. But thank you guys for watching. That's it for today. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.